mean to scare you. I have teeth whitening strips in, scrubbed off my self-tan, face mask on, and I'm about to do my nails. Let's go. I rubbed my like teeth whitening strips off, and I took my face mask off. Okay. I also literally managed to like pluck them all off, like pick them off. I don't even know how that ended up happening, but like it was pretty easy to do. So there you go. Anyways, y'all, today I'm gonna be talking about while I do my nails, letting go, living life, and being excited about life again, because I feel like it's pretty easy to get yourself in a rut. And I want to talk about that because I've been talking about that with my roommate, and I've also been talking about that a lot in church, and how to not get discouraged by life, which really can be easy, especially in a world like today when everyone's really consumed with social media and everyone's really consumed with just like worldliness and all these things. But you know, at the end of the day, these things don't really provide you that actual happiness that you thought that you were going to like receive when you got that thing, if that even makes any sense, which it does. Because you know, a lot of times, I could keep talking about this, but let's get into the nails. A lot of times though, you know, you desire certain things, you get them, you receive them, and then they give you happiness for a little bit, and then it's just like, oh, where'd it go? So in order to get yourself out of that rut and, you know, kind of just being happy with like anything in life, because your body is made to experience joy and love and kindness, and like that's actually why you're supposed to be here. So the fact that we feel anything else is just like not godly sent. Just letting you know. If you watched my last video, then you know I got a gel kit, and I'm super excited to use it for the first time. I'm thinking about doing a dark, like, wintry type of deal. These are the colors. Super exciting. Lots of variety. Got this, and I got my light. Period. So exciting. First, though, let's set up this little light. Okay, new gel light. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Right now, major question is what color. So I have this blue, I also have this blue, but I'm really feeling, and you know, I know what I want. This blue is what I want. I feel like it's a perfect deep winter blue. First, I'm going to scrape off the rest of this S&S because it needs to be scraped off before I do my nails. Clean this off with nothing underneath. Maybe I should just go to my desk. Okay. I wish you guys could see what I'm doing. Sorry. Anyways, worldliness and what I've gotten myself out of. So, over the past couple months, I've been in cosmetology school. And I'm kind of facing the fact that as much as I love cosmetology school, I don't really know if I want to be in a salon next year. And for a while, I was kind of letting that define my happiness, and, you know, external, I was like, well, I planned kind of like this whole like life in my head. And then when, you know, I realized that the reality hit me of like, I'm not going to get what I want because I don't actually desire that. And I've made up this entire disappointment for my own self, which is kind of what we do sometimes. We think we want something, but then you sit back with it for a minute and realize, if I actually had that, would I be happy? And sometimes if you do get it, you get it and you're like, I'm not actually happy. And we were talking about this in church, and I also just think this is a valuable lesson about being discouraged. I kind of find that being discouraged about something or something not going your way is actually a really good thing, because that just, everything that's like discouragement is just like a redirection. Every rejection is just a redirection. And I'm like, you know what? I have the opportunity, and I get the opportunity to literally just live, laugh, laugh. Live life. What? I don't even know. What's that saying? But when things don't go your way, I'm kind of looking at them as if it's like a lesson, because everything is a lesson. And when you take something and say, oh, this happened to me, and you kind of linger on it, that's when it just becomes bad. But if you take something and you're like, oh, it's a lesson, and you kind of think like, what is this trying to teach me? then you can take the lesson and let go, and it doesn't really dwell on you, and you don't actually care about what externally happened. And I feel like that's how I kind of reach peak happiness, of just like, and I wouldn't say by any means I'm in peak happiness right now, but I've definitely been there at certain points. And like, I know that at those times, if something externally happened in this world to me that I was like, hey, that upset me, or hey, whatever, and I just look back and I was like, like, what is this trying to teach me? Like, what is God trying to teach me? And then I'm like, fine. I don't know. It's just a mindset change, y'all. Just a mindset change. One of the things that I do is, whenever I put so much pressure on like certain things happening, like getting a certain job, like meeting all these friends, doing all these activities, like all these things, that's when I get disappointed. But literally when I have no expectations and I plan nothing, I kind of just get excited to live life again. And I kind of just take every day as like a new moment to moment fun thing, because then I'm not expecting anything. And you know, if something does happen that's like fun or exciting for me, then I get to like enjoy it. But if I have this expectation that like my client at school, I'm a cosmetology school, is like supposed to go super well, or like that like I'm gonna get like money, or like, you know what I mean, like if I'm gonna get like, I don't know, just like whatever you're expecting to happen and doesn't happen, that's how you just like ruin the day for yourself. And so I feel like sometimes just no expectation at all, just be like, hey, today's a new day and I'm actually excited to live it and see what this day has for me. And that's that. It's not just to say all these things too. I am still human, and so I do live days where I'm like, oh, da, da, da. And then after those days, I'm like, okay, but what went right for me? Like, what went right for me? And like, also too, I'm like, if I ever catch myself in such like a rut, like, which like I have been in like a certain rut, like these past couple of like the last couple of like months in 2024, and like 2024 just like wasn't that good of like a mentally strong year for me. And so like taking the power back in a sense of like 2025, I'm just not letting the external world, and I feel like this really applies to me like right now, control me and control how I feel, because I just know at the end of the day, like, also like I just know at the end of the day, like no matter what happens, like I'm gonna be fine. And so why stress myself out over external things? This is such like just a rant, but like, yeah. And instead of like being like, this isn't going my way, which by the way, 97% of the times things don't actually go the way that you want. It's just how you react to things. Like, yeah, I get what I want in life, but like most of the time, like being an adult is like doing things that you don't want to do. But like that's just being an adult. Like I don't want to go do like insurance. I don't want to go do all these things. Like I don't want to go to the bank. I don't want to go like deal stuff for my car. Like I don't want to go to school sometimes, but I'm just like, ugh, get in the hours. Like I don't want to do these certain things. I don't want to meal prep. Like I don't want to do stuff that I don't want to do. Like I don't want to spend money on my bills that like I don't want to spend money that's on things that's not for me. But at the end of the day, that's just kind of like how it works. And like bills are bills, and like those things are things that you're just like literally not going to get out of. And so what I'm basically trying to say is like, you're gonna, I don't know, just like world is gonna kind of like rough you around a little bit. And I'm starting to realize that, but facing all your happiness on external things happening for you is just not the way to live. Because for a while, up until recently, you know, I was just putting all these expectations. I'm like, this is gonna get lined up for me. This is how it's gonna go. And I'm kind of a person that like I get wound up in it, like, and I really, really do. I'm like, if things don't go the way that I don't want, that I literally crash out and I get like so depressed and I like cry and have a breakdown and like isolate myself, and it's like not a healthy way to live at all. So I'm kind of just saying this and sharing this because I am a generally happy person, and I have worked on myself. Like I read and I like educate myself, and I like go to church, and I listen and I try my best to do my best. And so if this helps you in any way of just like realizing you're not alone, like this world kind of is like crazy. Like, I don't know, this is just like a crazy rant. I don't even know, but I know this will be helpful for some people. I'm just like trying to view things in a positive light, because it's like also too like sometimes like with work, I'm like, I don't want to work. Like I'm already you know, but like, it's gonna be okay. Like, it's gonna be okay. Just like learn to live and like let live. And ow, I just hit myself. Anyway, I'm gonna like scrape underneath my nails. I need to get this junk out. Some states are actually like not allowed to push back the cuticle because it's like actually not that good for the nail bed, but in Ohio you can do it. Because sometimes people do take off too much, and it is healthy for the nail to have a little bit. Buffing them out so that the gel will grip to them. Basically what I want to get back to is not focusing on external things to be happy. So like for me, I like literally don't know what I'm living next year. I like literally don't know what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna work, like don't know, okay? And for so long this is like stressing me out, but I'm just deciding that I am not made to be stressed. I am not made, a body at dis-ease is just like not a natural body. So I'm not gonna stress myself out because everything happens for a reason, and also to like everything is going to work itself out like it always has in the past. And so why stress out? Because the only thing that you have is literally the present. And stressing thing, like when I used to get myself stressed out or like catch myself on a loop of thoughts of being like what if, and all these fears, I've kind of caught myself in just being like, you know what, those fears, like that's not real. That's not even you. That's a voice in your head. That's not even you. You don't owe that voice anything. And I kind of just do this like moment where I go like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I like literally have a moment by myself where I'm like, okay, like 5 things you can see, 5 things you can hear, 5 things you can touch. Like this is the present, this is now. I just rub that off in one of them. It's fine. And when you kind of just like look at it like that, like, you know what, like yeah, things will get figured out. It's literally all gonna be fine. So there's no reason to stress. I just want to end this video because I kind of stopped doing my nails. I just got like, I was like, wow, I'm talking a lot. So I finished my nails. I did some self-tan. And yeah, I just wanted to finish this video, wrap it up, just letting you know that you guys are loved and that I'm really excited to be making more videos this year because I love my life, and 2025 is all about letting go, finding peace and love, new perspectives, and just knowing that I've got this as much as you guys have got this. And with that being said, see you guys in another video. Bye.